I know it's a little hard to see my face, but I am outside. I listened to this from my park, but there's a bunch of kids there, and I figured, I'm gonna just go sit behind my apartment, which I am right now. If you're wondering why the heck is there a big wall behind me, but anyways, right now we're going to talk about Wrestlemania 32, supposed to be one of the biggest WrestleManias in history. So let's get down to the predictions. First, we have the Usos versus the Dudley Boys, two legendary teams. Of course, the Dudley Boys have more history than the Usos, being that they've been in here since like the late 1990s, and the Usos who have been here since 2010. So kind of like a 15-year distance apart. Anyways, those two teams are colliding. Now, what I think would be awesome is if the Dudley Boys bring back the tables. Now, I know they said they're never going to use tables again, but I would like to see it. But here's what I think is going to happen. So we have the Dudley Boys versus Usos. Dudley Boys are going to win. Dudley Boys are going to win. And then, at the end, they're going to bring out a table and bury one of the Usos through that announce table. Through a table. Alright, next match, we have a 10 Diva tag team match. Team Bad and Blonde versus Team Toto Divas. Now, no offense, but I'm going to have to go with Toto Divas. Just because Team Bad and Blonde have Lana on their team. Now, as much as I want to see Lana compete, I don't think that she's at that level yet. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Do you think Lana is ready to compete? Yes or no? Alright. Next match, we have Chris Jericho versus AJ Styles for like 10,000 times. Now this match I'm really looking forward to. Not only is it AJ Styles' first WrestleMania, but it's a rivalry that the rivalry was so good that this match wasn't even created until the week before WrestleMania. But at the end, I'm going to have to say AJ Styles is walking out. It's walking out. Okay. Next, we have a Triple Threat Divas Championship match for the Divas Championship starring Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks, no doubt, is walking out Divas Champion. With all the respect to Sarah and Becky, the reason I say it is because Sasha has been all over WWE's YouTube channel, and I think that's leading up to Sasha's victory at WrestleMania. Next, we have the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Now, this one's kind of hard to choose because, come on. You have almost 20 superstars in there. You have almost 20 superstars in there. It's so hard to decide. Which is why for those of you that have been watching my other YouTube channel, you know that when I predict about worlds, I have to choose my top three that I think three superstars that I think one of them's gonna win. My top three are Big Show, Kane. No, one is Kane, Social Outcast member, Bray Wyatt. Those are three people. I think one of them's gonna win. Alright. Next we have the League of Nations. All four members of the League of Nations versus the New Day in a non-title matchup. You know, at first when WWE was at first it was supposed to be a tag team match. It was supposed to be for the tag team titles, but WWE has stopped advertising that match for. They have stopped advertising that match, and then it's now just the battle for something I forgot. But the reason I think they do that is because they want the League of Nations to win, but they don't want the New Day losing the titles. So which is why I'm picking League of Nations is walking out. Alright? Next we have Shane McMahon versus The Undertaker. Now, where if Shane McMahon wins, he will get control of Monday Night Raw. Now here's what I was going to think. My sources tell me that Bill Goldberg is supposed to be a big part of this match. So here's what I think will happen. Towards the very end, Bill Goldberg is going to come out, break into the cell, spear Undertaker, and man's walking out. So I think even if Bill Goldberg doesn't return, Shane McMahon is walking out with the victory. Alright? Next we have a 7-man ladder match starring Dolph Ziggler, Stardust, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Zack Ryder, The Miz, and Sin Cara. Now, for you that haven't watched NXT TakeOver Dallas Friday night, you know that Sami Zayn lost his match. And he came on from that. He said that could have possibly been his last NXT match. But to me, that is leading up to a victory in the ladder match at Wreslemania. So that's why I'm picking Sami Zayn walking out Intercontinental Champion. Next, we have Dean Ambrose versus Brock Lesnar in a no-holds-barred street fight. Now, for those of you that haven't been watching Monday Night Raw over the past few weeks, I'm just going to fill you in. So, basically, all these legends, Mick Foley, Terry Fisher, and more, have been basically giving him their prized weapons. Like Mick Foley gave him the barbed wire stick, and Terry Fisher gave him a chainsaw. To me, I would really like to see Dean Ambrose use that chainsaw. Because here's what I'm going to think. Dean Ambrose is going to use all those weapons. What I think Dean Ambrose is going to do is he's going to use all those weapons to get the Beast down and out, and he's going to pin 1, 2, 3 and win the matchup. Dean Ambrose is walking out with victorious. Now we have our final matchup. We have Triple H versus Roman Reigns for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship and no disqualification match. Now here's what I'm gonna think. I don't know who, but I think someone that's injured is going to return once again. It's going to someone is going to come out, interfere, and cause Triple H the matchup. Not Roman Reigns, because that happened last year. This year, Triple H is the one getting screwed. Alright? So, there you have it. Those are my WrestleMania 32 predictions. Remember, stay here for live. I'll be doing live reactions. I'll just be doing live reactions, updates, all that fun stuff. Starting at 4 o'clock. So, yeah, I'll see you guys then.